Hello, guys. Y'all already know it's your favorite day of the week, Thursday, with me, Tawny Inside and Out, where we are transparent whether you like it or I like it. Hi, guys. Did you miss me? I missed y'all. Well, let's start off with I had a great week. I went out like 2 lunch dates with my friends, which is always fun when you get to hang out with your girls. I went to Havana, Cuba, some shit like that. It's in the Bronx. I can't remember. I just like the address just said floop. It was a good restaurant. We did a Groupon. It was well worth it. There, I had what was it? We had a patelón of ropa vieja. I don't know if you guys know what ropa vieja is, but it is deliciousness. It is meat stewed in like tomatoes. It's very good. You have to try it. It's Cuban with white rice and like black beans. That's what I had afterwards. Their drinks, though. Let me talk about their drinks real quick. We all know that me and my friends are baby alcoholics. I don't hide from it. When it's time to have a good time, we have fun. I had this Pomerita with Don Julio in it. And you guys know I love Don Julio. That's my boyfriend for the summer. And when I tell you that shit was refreshing, sheesh, that shit was good. Then I had a coconut mojito because it was happy hour and it was $7. So you already know we indulged a little. So it was good. I went home and fell right to sleep. Literally, right to sleep. Then today, I go to this African place in my hood because, you gotta love your hood places. Let me tell you guys, I really gotta give it to you girls that sit there for 2-3 hours and get your hair braided because it's no joke. I don't know if y'all saw recently on Instagram, some girl did braids that were a mile long. Like, what? Why do you even want braids that long that trickle down? You got to carry them shits like a purse. Like, no, that's heavy. And your head, nah, that's too much for me. But the ladies in Amy's African, wait, let me get the name right so I don't be here talking crap, not knowing. It's called Amy African's Hair Braiding. They're on 110th and 3rd. I love Princess. She's the youngest one there. She's magical. She is so nice. And her mama does beads. Y'all have to follow her. I put her Instagram up on my Instagram today. She is so cute. She was so nice. I cannot pronounce her name, so I am not going to try. But it's like set or you bread something. I'm not gonna do that to her, so I'm just gonna spell it, and y'all follow her on IG. Her beads, she got belly beads. I'm gonna tell y'all all about the belly beads in a second. So her Instagram is SETOUYABRE, and you can find her in the same location as the African hair braiding place. So y'all already know, go get your hair braided and go get belly beads. So according to her, these belly beads are used in Africa. They're used for several things, but one majority is to look sexy for your man. So not only to wear lingerie and look nice, but also to put the beads and add a little spunk to when the lingerie comes off. So I was like, oh, okay, girl. Right. I was like, okay, girl. Magic in the room. But yeah, I ain't doing much magic. My magic is real bleak right now. So right. I was like, yeah. She was like, well, also you can use it to like track if you lose weight. And I was like, now you talking to me. I was like, let me know. I was like, now you talking to me. Now let me know. So what we doing? She was like, oh, you tie them around your upper abdominal, and as you lose weight, they get looser, and then they'll be down by your hip. And I was like, yes, girl, I like these beads. Now I like these beads. So I caught me 4. Cause and they're so cute. I got one with hearts on it and different color beads, one that's just beads. So I got a bunch of different ones. I'll post a picture later on my IG of them, but they're really cute. I can't wait to see the progress in a couple of weeks on how low do they go. I'm about to be, how low can my beads go? How low can my beads go? Who knows? Maybe I'll come out with the next reggaeton in Spanish. Because let's be real. My people make anything into a song. Like, literally. Like, look at Rakatakata. Like, come on. Like, we'll make anything into some popping ass shit. So before you know it, I'll have a remix to these beads. So, yeah, on to other news. Let's talk about poor Vanessa Bryant, because I feel bad for her. It's like tragedy. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why on earth? Why on earth? People are messing with her. I feel like right now they should just let her rock and like be cool with her. But no, sorry, Bob, they are not at all. So she did a collab with Nike for her daughter to have a sneaker released for her daughter. Now, I feel like if y'all came, obviously Nike must have gone to her to do the sneaker before. I doubt she's going to go to Nike. If y'all came to her and she decided to pour her heart into making a pair of sneakers for Gianna, why on earth would Nike leak it? Because they leaked it. You know, she, on her statement, it claims that Nike leaked it without her permission, and she is very upset. Now she doesn't want to put them out. I feel like, I mean, if you weren't right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did it, okay. But come on, let's move forward. Put your sneaker out. If you're doing it for a better cause, if you're doing it with, I don't know if she's going to do any proceeds to charity or anything. I would hope so. But, you know, like, just keep on with keep pushing on. Don't let that stop you from doing something big. You don't know how these sneakers could explode, or some little girl will be proud to wear them and feel good about them. So it's like, I feel like she, you know, I know she's in her bag still, and I'm not telling her to get out her duffel bag. But just unzipper it a little bit. Just a little. Just, you know, just a tiny bit. Yeah, it's like, don't come for me, Vanessa. I'm just saying, find some joy in it. Don't let Nike kill your little happiness. You know, fuck that shit. Just come out with your sneakers, be happy, and that's it. Don't be upset. Just let it be. So on other news, guys, this really disturbs me. So, you know, I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, y'all know I got kids, and I'm a big iCarly fan. Like, I love iCarly. I love iCarly. So when I heard that they were doing a reboot, a bitch got excited. I was like, what? Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, iCarly, and then I fucking find out ain't no Kimmy, ain't no Gibby, ain't no Sam. What the fuck you talk? What is iCarly without Sam? Like, you can't have iCarly and not Sam. Like, they make the show. Like, how y'all did that to me? Y'all robbed my children's childhood now with this reboot shit. Like, they're just killing me. Like, really, they're killing me. And Gibby's so cute. I love his little fat self. Like, I don't know what he looks like now as a little adult, but I wanted to see. And it's like, y'all go kill my vibe. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, I feel like all these Friends came out with a Friends reunion. I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, I heard, like, mixed reviews on it. So I'm waiting. A lot of people are like, oh, my God, it was so awesome. And then others are like, it was whatever. And I'm like, well, I love Friends. So I'm going to watch it. Like, I done seen every season of Friends 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times, right? Friends was the shit. I love Friends. Friends kept me through some nights where I was thinking about going to commit a crime and maybe chopping some people's heads off. Friends simmered my ass down with Smelly Cat. Smelly cat. Like, come on, who don't love Smelly Cat? I heard that in the reunion, I think it's Lady Gaga comes to sing Smelly Cat. So I was like, okay, now I gotta watch it just because of that. Now I gotta watch it. But, you know, I was busy watching other things this weekend. Let's talk about Who Killed Sarah real quick. Because let me tell y'all, I don't know if y'all been watching that on Netflix. I was about to be like, fuck Sarah. I don't even give a fuck who killed Sarah, because there was so many plot twists on who the fuck killed Sarah that I didn't care who killed Sarah. I was like, who cares who fucking killed Sarah? fuck Sarah. Then it turns out that it was like Sarah's sister because Sarah's father was fucking crazy. It was just, and now maybe not. Maybe it wasn't her sister. So I'm just like, fuck this Sarah shit. I don't know if y'all watched that shit. I binge watched it. It was good. And it was better to watch it in Spanish than to watch it in English. So I watched it in Spanish. In English first. And then I was like, I don't like it in English. Because have y'all noticed this? Well, for you non-Spanish speakers, y'all won't know. But for us, yes. When you watch something that's supposed to be in Spanish and it's translated into English or just has the subtitles and you're reading it, it does not say nearly nothing compared to what they're really saying. Like sometimes I'm like, that's not what he just said. And I'm like, that's not what he said. Oh, okay. So it's like, to me, it's like, it sucks. Like the way things are said in Spanish sounds so much different in English. And when they try to make it sound similar, they still kill the vibe. They just kill the vibe. So I had to watch it in Spanish because I was like, y'all ain't gonna fuck this up for me. Because Netflix, I don't know who be doing y'all subtitles or y'all voiceovers, but call me so we could talk about this because it just be bad. I just be wanting to cry sometimes. I don't know. Have you ever watched a movie in another country? I've gone when I was in DR. I think I watched, it was Terminator and what was this? It was another movie that came out while I was over there. Let me tell you, English movies put into Spanish are fucking hilarious. Like just the way they sound, the way they word it, it's just you laugh more at what they're saying than what the movie is. The movie could be serious and you're cracking up if you speak English because you know that what they're saying is bullshit because you've watched this movie 100 times already. So it's like, ain't that so? But yeah, on other news, guys, it's Pride Month. Can we celebrate? Woo! Woo! It's Pride Month. I don't know if y'all excited about Pride Month, but the fuck I am, because I love me Pride Month. Yes, because y'all know I swim in all oceans. Fuck the sea. Right, magical it is. So, I don't know if y'all heard, but let me tell y'all how the LBGT community is not playing, honey. Okay. They told the NYPD, y'all can't come to our parade. Y'all is not welcome. Bye. I said, oh, okay, heard y'all. And I mean, like, bye-bye. Like, y'all can't even march in our shit. I don't want you in our shit. I don't want to see y'all nowhere near our shit. I was like, oh, y'all serious. Y'all serious. Because, you know, let's keep it real. There's a lot of gay officers. So it's like them to exclude them too. It's like, aren't you guys doing the same thing that they, you know, society does to y'all, to them? Like, so kind of, isn't that being kind of a hypocrite? Kind of, sort of. I'm just saying, don't come for me. I'm just saying. Don't come for me, though. Don't come for me. Yeah, no, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I'm just saying, y'all fucked up. Y'all should have told them don't come in uniform. Don't rep your blue. Come as your normal self, but come rep your, you know, that you're gay and happy. They should know. They should know. Sorry. Stay your ass at wherever the fuck they told y'all to go, but not here. So I feel bad for them. I feel like they should let them, you know, still march. I mean, they have a pretty big, like, it's a lot of officers. Because as to what I was watching, their little float was pretty big. So, I mean, like, it kind of sucks. You already know Cuomo was all fucking butthurt. Talk about, can they march at the end of the parade? They were like, no. We don't even want them at the end. Yeah, they were like, fuck that. No. So they said no. But on other news, JoJo Siwi, I think that was her name. What the heck is that little girl's name? Because that last name of hers, Jesus. And it's so simple. Right, Siwa. What is it? Yeah, it's Siwa. So JoJo Siwa, she's the bow girl, the girl that came out with those bows that my kid herself was crazy over, them huge ass bows. Oh my God, I hated them bows. But they were cute. But I kind of felt like she always gave little lesbian vibes. You know what I mean? Like, you could tell she was, I mean, at least I could. So I wasn't surprised. I was just like, yes, girl. But what really kind of like caught me, because she's like in her early 20s or in her late teens. I feel like it's sad that even till now, it's like hard for kids to come out the closet and like tell their parents that they're gay. Like, I just feel like it's so crazy that even now in 2021, kids still find it difficult to tell their parents that they're gay. Like, I feel like at this point, parents should just really be open and ready to accept however your child is. And I feel like a lot of parents just be in denial because you can see that shit a mile away. You know when your child doesn't agree with the gender that they are. So I just feel like, I don't know. I think like, I wouldn't go as far as like this whole new thing about dressing your child gender neutral. I'm sorry, guys. I just think like, nah, my man. Like, that's a choice your child should make, not a choice you should make. Because now I feel like you're opening the door for confusion. If you're freaking dressing your son in gender neutral clothes, which meaning you can put on some cute sandals that could be for a girl or for a boy, but really they look like they're for a girl. Like, nah, bro, like that's not cute. Like, don't do that. Like, I feel like if that's you and that's what you represent, keep that to yourself. Don't project that shit onto your child. Let your child make that choice. Like, I don't know if you guys ever watched I Am Jazz on TLC. You ever watch that show, I Am Jazz? It was a little boy. He was maybe like 2 or 1 when he started identifying as a girl. Like, seriously identifying as a girl. Yeah, like he wore girl bathing suits and that's what he wanted at his birthdays. He wanted princess parties, and his parents didn't shy from it because they didn't want to psychologically like mess with him. So it turned out that he made a choice that he wanted to go full blown and turn into a girl. Yeah, and just say fuck it and cut it off and do all the works. And they documented his whole journey on TLC, and it was crazy to watch the transformation of what they go through, like the hormones and how early you have to start taking them in order to stop certain things from like happening, in order from like your Adam apple not to grow and for you to naturally grow breasts. So it's crazy how the human body can just transform itself with just certain things. Like, she took some shots and it stopped her from going through puberty. So now she wasn't her boy body wasn't making semen and giving her erect or making her penis grow more, which kind of affected her once she went to go have a vajayjay. Because I don't know if y'all know the whole procedure of what happens when you go from having a penis to a vagina. Yeah, it's serious, guys. Like, dead ass. Like, it's not like you can go straight to breaking their vaginas. No, not at all. They have to go through like a process where they put different sizes of like dildos into them so that it can expand and be able to, take the D. And they do ejaculate, which is crazy. That I was like, KK, no, for real. Oh, okay, heard you. And that's only because there is such a thin layer between, the anal and the vagina. Well, and you guys, like, I guess, your gooch wall or whatever, that it still has a sensation. So I was like, well, yippity do for you. You still have something to feel. But, it's crazy all the shit that they have to go through to transform. And even for women, when women go through the transformation of going from man to female, if they don't have much vagina, then there's not much penis. You know what I mean? But it's crazy the way they transform the penis into a vagina. They literally cut it and fold it all right back in. Literally, they just fold it and floop, put it all in. It's no joke. And for the girls, they just plump it all out. That's my favorite part of it. Just they plump it all out. So, it all depends on how much packaging you got down there to know what you're gonna have. So, right, it's like a roll of the dice. Are you gonna have a shalala, or are you gonna have a pink-a-dink? So, I feel like they should let you know that when you're a girl transforming into a boy, so they could give you like Botox shots or something down there to plump. I don't know. We know from last show, a couple shows ago, that now they have a clitoris pump. Could have been using that the whole time to help the freaking surgery, Sheesh. Math is dying over here. Like, oh no, don't put nothing inside out, please. Yes, they put it inside out. Just how we talk about it here, inside out. You already know. Listen, I feel like this year for Pride Year, they're trying to cancel the Puerto Rican Day Parade. So the fact that they're having the Pride, I feel like we should all go and just enjoy it. Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Jamaicans, all that shit that goes on in between the summer, all them shits that we enjoy, we ain't gonna be able to do them. So I say we all just join that Pride and make it bigger. I'm just saying, gay is happy. Like if you look in the dictionary, gay is happy. So I'm just saying, let's say fuck it and let's just all go to the gay parade and enjoy it like we all gay and happy, because we're not going to get one. Other than that, we ain't having one. I feel like at this point, I don't know. They confuse me. It's like the world is open, but the world is not open. So it's like, make up your minds. What exactly can we do? Like, can we really be outside? But you're canceling, like, when has the Puerto Rican Day Parade ever? I think it was even on still last year. So it's like, what the fuck you mean you cutting it off this year? So I don't know. I'm very confused about what's happening, because the mayor said that the world is open, but then they're making it seem like it really isn't. And it's like, places, like, I feel like people are really wilding right now. Like, no offense, but I don't know if y'all heard, but let me allegedly, right? They're saying that if you get your COVID test, your COVID vaccine, they'll give you a free BBL. Like, what? Like, y'all really trying to get bitches to get. Now, I hope y'all know, for some reason, don't quote me on this. I didn't read this nowhere. I just feel in my little soul that this vaccine just has way more to it. Like, they're trying to control, population. We were overpopulated already, and I feel that's why COVID came out. You know what I mean? Don't come for me, government. I'm just saying. And I feel like they're just making everybody sterile. They started with the old people, and then they tested them, and they just making sure it works. And they're just gonna make everyone sterile, and we ain't gonna have no more kids. Like, you ever watch that show, Handmaid's Tale? Like, I'm in fear that that's the next thing that's gonna happen. I'm good. I already done had my kitties. I can't have no more, so they can't use my ass, but they probably kill my ass now that I think about it. Oh, shit. Fuck, I gotta make myself useful. I gotta find out what I could take care of kids, so it's all right. Handmaid's Tale won't kill me. I'll take care of them. Shit, because shit is serious out here. They talking about you need a booster now in September if you got the Pfizer. You're gonna need a booster every 6 months. That is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I don't care what they're offering me. They went from offering you a free donut to a Metro card to Yankee Stadium. I don't know what the heck they were offering. They're getting so ridiculous with all the perks that they will give you if you just get this damn COVID shot, that it's like, why do you have to bribe me to get the COVID shot? If it's so good and it's legit, there shouldn't be a reason why you should have to bribe us to get it. They didn't bribe us. They don't bribe us for nothing else. Why you bribe? They don't bribe you to get the flu shot. They're not like, oh, get the flu shot. We'll give you a $5 gift card to Dunkin' Donuts. No, they don't do that. Like, dead ass. So let's think about that. Why the fuck are they're just upping the ante. Pretty soon, it'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, get your COVID vaccine and we'll give you a brand new car. Everybody and their mama gonna go get that fucking COVID vaccine. But I'm just saying, it's getting ridiculous, guys. I feel like they're just pushing it to the limit. And, you know, at some point, we all have to say, when is it enough? When are we gonna tell our government, hold 1 second, I am not your guinea pig. You already had I don't know how many people get vaccinated. Figure it out with them. And if, you know what I mean? And if in a year from now, shit is still bad, then worry about the rest of us. Then the rest of us will go get the vaccine. But for right now, you got enough people vaccinated. Chill. Numbers are low. That's not what you were saying. Numbers are at its lowest. So leave me the fuck alone. Don't force me to get this vaccine. Now they're if you don't get the vaccine, you can't go back to work. If you don't get the vaccine, you can't go back to school. I'm glad that you can still go to school online, because I'm yeah, my kid's going to school online, because no, you ain't forcing me to get no vaccination. I don't need a weekly Metro card. I don't want a BBL. Thank you very much. I mean, I kind of would, shit won't kill nobody, but not like this, trying to kill me and shit. No. What the fuck is wrong with you? And imagine that BBL for that COVID. What your butt gonna look like? It gonna be COVID butt. Think about that. You're going to have lumpy ass. You're going to have a pernil on one side and a jamon on the other. Do you really want that? I don't know, because I wouldn't. I don't want pernil/jamon. Every time you walk in, it's pernil, jamon. No quiero. No gracias. Because I seen some shit recently. Maybe that's why I just thought about that pernil jamon, that I'm traumatized. There's this girl in my hood. She just got a BBL. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. She's pretty. And her butt, I was so frustrated when I seen it. I wanted to punch it. Cause she had a nice little butt beforehand. But now it's like a pernil, it's like a pork shoulder and a ham. So it's just sad. And you know what I mean by the pork shoulder? It's lumpy. It's not smooth like the ham. No, the ham side is all nice and it's a jamon. But then the pork shoulder is it look like a pork shoulder. You got the little lump over here and the little that over there. So it's just God damn, girl, where'd you go, Dr. Miami? Don't sue me, Dr. Miami. Allegedly. Because I heard he has some fucked up BBLs. I'm saying, girls, do your research. I'm the type that when I could be buying a fucking pencil on Amazon and that shit got reviews, I'm reading all of them. And if that shit tells me, after 10 uses, the ink ran out, I ain't buying you pencil. Buy a pencil. I don't care if you cost me 5 cents, 2 cents. I don't want you. So I'm big on reading reviews. So I feel if I was to ever think about getting a BBL, I need to see before and afters. You know what I mean by the afters, right? So I need pictures of this bitch 2 years prior to the BBL. Right, I need to see how much weight you lost for this BBL so I know exactly what this doctor did to you. So I could be aware if this doctor's really good, if he's good, because telling you, girls, don't do your research. After that, right? Yeah, they do a little post-op, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. No, bitch, I need a year later. I need to see what your ass look like a whole year later. Is it deformed? Is it still standing up? Does it look nice? Is it, evenly proportioned? Does it look boxy? Is it one of those upper booty lifts? Don't you hate those upper booties that it's I don't know what the doctor was thinking. Maybe he was listening to some real slow jam and it got him like sad and he was rolling it just to the top and forgot about the bottom because they ain't got no cheeks in the bottom. I'd be damn, girl, they ain't give you, it's just your natural cheek down there and all that ass up there. So I wish they could hike it down, but they can't. So I feel do your research. I feel you should definitely ask the doctor for before and afters. And if he asks you, what are the afters? You be nigga, I need way after surgery. Way after surgery. I need to see what that ass look like now. What that ass look like right now. Let me see. Because if her ass look good right now, then yeah, I could fuck with you. Because then that means you're a good doctor and you do a good job. I ain't trying to be walking around like half these bitches out here. Yeah. I be like, oh my God, girl, what they do to you? Who didn't like you? Who'd you piss off in that doctor's office? Like that bitch went and put her elbow in your ass real quick. I be feeling bad for them girls. The ones that they just look like something happened, or maybe they didn't get those massages I be telling y'all about that y'all be thinking I be lying that y'all need. Because y'all need all them massages after surgery. Yes, them suction cup, them rolly, like if they rolling you like a fucking piece of dough with the little spiky thing. And yeah, you got to do all of that. You got to take the pain in order to keep looking good. And you still got to go to the gym, bitch. You still got to do squats. Just because you got a BBL don't mean that, oh, I got the easy way out. No. You chose a harder way because you got to maintain that bitch. It's like a car. You have to keep the maintenance up. So don't think just because you got this done like, oh, that's it. It's over. I am done. I look fabulous. No, bitch, you don't. Speaking about fabulous, oh my God, I'm glad I just said it that way because it just made me think about Cruella. I don't know if you guys saw Cruella, but I did. And I loved Cruella. All right. Yes. I don't care. I'm a big fucking Disney fan. I love Disney. I've seen every Disney movie. Yes. So I love 101 Dalmatians. So when I heard that they were coming with the backstory to Cruella de Vil, I was like, ¿qué? Oh, and I mean, as the little short pudgy one would say, Cruella the Devil, I loved it. I think like it was a really, really, really good movie. Like I feel like a couple of movies that, that they've made as far as like villains to like tell the villain story, sometimes they just be like, whatever. It be whack. They don't be that great. But Cruella was fantastic. Like, I loved it. After that, I had to go watch 101 Dalmatians and 101 and 2 Dalmatians. And I was just like Dalmatianed out after that. But it was okay. It made me not just like the Dalmatians now. Now I understood why she didn't like the Dalmatians. I won't tell y'all because I want y'all to go watch it. The fuck? Yeah, don't look at me like that. I ain't telling y'all. Go watch it and then we'll talk about it. Nah. All right, I'm lying. I'm going to tell y'all. So the reason why Cruella don't like Dalmatians is because her mom was killed by a Dalmatian. So that's why she didn't like them. And it's not that she didn't like them. She didn't like specific Dalmatians. And she kept them, though, because they loved her. They didn't give a fuck that, it wasn't their fault. It turns out that the evil... like she was like the top lady designer. She was the one that was really Cruella's mommy. So it was like a big plot twist. So Cruella's mother who raised her was really the servant in their house, and she didn't want no children. So she gave it to her like main security guard to like get rid of the baby, and he gave it to her to raise it. And then, she got it because Cruella was bad, because Cruella was literally born with that half black, half white hair. So her mom would call her white side the Cruella side, which was her evil side, because she was crazy. She was bad from like the jump, like from birth, she was bad. So it was like she just embraced her bad side at the end. It was a really good movie. Like I loved it from beginning to end. I could go watch. I'm gonna go watch it when I get home. I'm not talking about shit. But watch me Cruella. It was so cute. Like it wasn't only about it telling the story of how her and her two friends, I can't remember their names, but the skinny guy and the chubby guy that she's always with, they were orphans too. So they met in the streets and they were raised together. That's why they did all that crazy shit for her, robbing puppies and killing and doing all that stuff for her. It's because that's why they were raised from little. So they had a different type of love. They were real family. And that's why she treated them like shit. But I love the movie. The movie was so worth watching. Like it was nice to see that in some ways, even though, Cruella's bad, it was still a women empowerment movie. Like she was She owned it. She was like, you know what? Even though life didn't give me, a great bottle of lemonade, I'm going to make these lemons into lemonade. And, she made something good of herself as far in the movie goes, because she did a lot of bad shit to be there. She blew shit up, set fires. I mean, it was cute though. I think the whole movie was just so worth it. Like, they really thought out Cruella's story and gave her a fabulous start to end, because I feel like they kill all the villains. They make, I don't know, they don't do them justice. So for her, I applaud Disney. You guys did justice for Cruella. It was worth watching. I'm gonna watch it again because it was so good. I'm dying to see the new Little Mermaid because she's supposed to be black. So I'm like excited to see it. So let's see what happens. Let's see what Disney does, because I feel like Disney needs to start coming out with more brown and black princesses. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, Disney be playing themselves. Like, I don't know what y'all were thinking. Like, there's so many other princesses y'all can make up, and y'all have these ugly ass, boring ass bitches. Right. Like, Moana's beautiful, but y'all don't have her as a princess. So I have an issue with Disney at this moment when it comes to these princesses. But other than that, go watch Cruella. And after you watch Cruella, if your kids are like mine, some of mine that didn't get to watch 101 Dalmatians, put them to watch 101 Dalmatians first. Because then they're not going to get the concept of fucking Cruella. They're just going to be like, Cruella, whoa, Cruella DeVille. No, you got to show them how bad Cruella is in 101 Dalmatians. Right, that bitch is evil, and how she steals the puppies and how she pretends to make a coat out of them, but she really didn't. So it's like, you got to watch the cartoon first and then watch the movie, because then it makes total sense. I was like, yes, this is the way to do it. So my ass, after I watched Cruella, I had to go watch 101 Dalmatians and then watch Cruella again, because it just made sense. Yeah, I was obsessed. It was a long weekend, guys. Like, first memorial, let's talk about it. First memorial that is rained in how many years? Like, it was a whack-ass memorial. Yeah, like, we couldn't go to the beach. You couldn't have a barbecue. It was raining. It was ugly. It was nasty. So I was just upset the whole weekend. I was like, fuck it, movies it is. I watched OD movies this weekend. Like, one too many. Netflix, send me a check. You know what? You guys could do that. You could watch movies and get paid on Netflix. I'm about to go sign up. Like, well, since a bitch is gonna be in a cast for like 3 months, maybe I should just be watching movies and getting paid to watch movies. I'll be coming here and talking to you about all the movies I've watched in a week, which will be a lot, because God knows, Jesus Christ. They got Scarface. Let's talk about Scarface real quick. I don't know if y'all watched Scarface when back in the days, and then watching now. It's so different. Like, I don't understand why they didn't fix the editing and make it look better and made it a little bit more HD. I don't know. Because I'm like, damn, you really look 1980. Like, shit. They couldn't even remake you and make you look good. Fuck. I'm not saying remake the movie. Don't kill my movie. Do not remake Scarface. Please do not remake. There is no way impossible that y'all could remake Scarface. I don't want to 2021 Scarface. No. Don't do it. Please, Paramount, if you heard me say this, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Don't. You imagine? Who the fuck you think will play Tony Montana? Like, you know who will be funny? Papi. You remember Papi from Shaft? That would be hilarious. But I mean, I could think of a couple of people who could play Tony, but I'm good. I feel like all the remakes, like even Fast and Furious, I'm sorry. What number Fast and Furious are we fucking on? 9, 10, 12? I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're not the same without Paul Walker. So can y'all stop making them? Like, that's it. I'm over it. I don't even watch them no more. They're not the same. Now this one is all crazy. I don't even know what y'all doing. I think y'all killing it. Y'all dragged it. Yeah, y'all dragged it. I think y'all should have cut it off at like Fast and Furious 7. Right? Because we're like at 9. Like, how many Fast and Furious can y'all make? Shit. It's like a Freddy Krueger fucking sequel. Freddy Krueger would like live forever. What was Freddy and Jason? Those were the longest movies ever. Freddy was like Freddy 13. It's like, damn, what summer camp are you fucking up this year? So I feel like, like, come on, that's it. Y'all not Freddy. Y'all not Jason. They died versus each other. It's over. Let's kill it. We're done. Like, coño. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I don't know what the hell to tell them anymore. I feel like, I don't know what's going on. Like, there's so many good movies that we really don't they don't put them out on the big screen. Because I feel like all the, no offense to you white people, they're just so like, that's it. It's just like the same shit. I know what it is. I want to see some new shit. I want to see some real shit. Like, I don't know about Cha, but there's this movie on Netflix. It's about this young black boy that he's trying to get out the life, but everything keeps pulling him back in, and he's a single dad. And believe it or not, I cried like from the half of the movie to the end. Like, it was such a good fucking movie. Like, there's so many B-rated movies that are so good that they don't put them out there like that just because they didn't have money to really promote it the way they should. But they're well made, good actors. Doesn't look cheapy chwappy, because I hate them cheapy chwappy looking movies. Them real B low level movies that you'll be like, damn, is that in your living room? Is that your mother's camera? Not this one. It was really, like, I feel like they've been doing a really good job. Like, I feel like a lot of movies, they should start pushing out a lot of shit that these young kids are making, that they're making phenomenal stories that are not really being put out there because they're not, I won't say Spike Lee because I love him, but Steven Spielberg and whoever else makes damn stupid movies. Because even him, like, where are you guys? Where are the new Steven Spielbergs of the world? Like, where are you guys? Like, why haven't you guys been creating nothing new? Scary movies are not scary. I don't care what nobody. Please, someone tell me one scary movie that really scared the fuck out of you in the last 2-3 years. I'll wait, because ain't shit. Because none of them are scary. Not like back in the days. Back in the days, what? The Exorcist put fear of God in you. I watched The Exorcist and I couldn't sleep for like a week. Now, man, listen, I don't think I've seen a movie yet that really has scared my pants off. Them was more of like an eye-opener. Like, yo, you better watch them. I've been telling you to watch them motherfuckers. You better not play, because them niggas will take you. But I don't know. I feel like the movies right now, there was a new movie that just recently came out, The Conjure, something like that. It wasn't scary. I was like, who? It wasn't scary. No, Final Destination wasn't scary at all. None of them are scary. I feel like y'all need to up y'all ante. You remember toys back in the days, the little puppet, what was it called? Puppet Master, that movie Puppet Master? That shit was scary. And it was a bunch of little puppets running around killing you. That was a scary movie. Nowadays, look at Annabelle wasn't fucking scary. I'm sorry. Annabelle was not scary. I was not scared of Annabelle. I was fine. My kid wasn't even scared of Annabelle. Chucky's not scary anymore, but Chucky was scary when we were smaller. Like, Chucky was scary. Like, this shit, y'all not making no good scary movies. I need something to really, like, scare the shit out of me, where I'm gonna go home and be frightened to turn off the lights. Like, that's the type of movie I'm looking for. So if y'all know of any, please put a bitch on. Hit a bitch up, DM me. You already know y'all know my Instagram, Tawny_Inside_Out_. Hit a bitch up. Let me know, because I need to watch something scary. I want to watch something that scares me. And I mean, don't fucking hit me up with no show. No, I mean a movie, even if it's something about something that real happened, I could watch it. But I need something scary. I need something that's gonna scare me. Tired of all these love movies. I guess I don't know why. I'm definitely, like, I could watch romantic movies, but I'm not really into romantic movies. Like, I like funny movies. Yeah, like romantic movies, I'm like, oh, okay, so I can just predict everything that's gonna happen. Oh, you love each other. Oh, how great. Yeah. So it's like I need some I need some I need some adventure. Yeah. I watch so much crime shit. Like dead ass ID and Me, bro. It's one of my favorite channels. It's like the TV already knows what channel it's sad. My TV, if it could just automatically turn on to channel 23, it would. Cause that's all. I only watch documentaries. I'm big on documentaries. Like, you know that they just released the Cynthia Brown documentary on Netflix recently. Well, re-released it. And I watched it, and I mean, you know how many women are in jail right now, probably doing life for the same exact crime that she committed, but because no one famous took interest in them, they're still sitting there. And it's sad. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of women that are in jail. That was another documentary I watched about women in jail who killed their husband, who in the 70s and in the 80s, women, what's it called? What is it? Battered woman syndrome wasn't considered something real back in those days. So you could have had reports that you had broken noses, all kind of broken shit. And they didn't give a fuck. That way was just you sit there and you took it. That's how they took it. Like, oh, you could have left and you chose not to. So, it's whatever. I feel like it's sad that it took so many years for them to realize how many women were in jail for 30, 40 years for killing their abusive ass husbands. And I feel like they should let them all out. They let a couple out in 2020, and in 2018, I think they let out, in 2020, they let out this black lady. I forgot her name. But she was in jail for like 30 something years for killing her husband. And he used to beat the smoke off of her. Like dead ass. He would beat the smoke off her. So it's like, what'd you expect her to do? Oh, fuck it. Just whoop my ass some more, honey. Whoop my ass till you kill me. And that's what happens 99% of the time. Men kill the women. So fuck it. If these bitches are saying, nah, I'm gonna kill him first, I feel like they should just get a little slap on the wrist. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I feel like, nowadays there are so many women who are not afraid to, run, pack it up and make a safety plan and run. But back in them days, it wasn't that easy. There wasn't help. There wasn't shelters and community that would literally, outreach programs that you can, go to them and tell them, and they'll give them a safe haven to go to. They don't have that shit now. Like, they have that shit now. They didn't have that shit then. So imagine how many women were trapped in their marriages and couldn't fucking leave. And now, now they have all these resources, but these bitches are sitting in jail for 40, 50 fucking years still because, they got life, and they shouldn't be there. Like, they should have been home raising their kids that probably saw so much abuse and so much shit that they needed therapy and all kinds of, like, I feel like the system is so fucked up. Wait, before we end my show tonight, in my last little 10 minutes, let me talk about Rikers. So Rikers is closing. Did you hear Rikers is closing? Yes, do you guys know that Rikers is owned by a Chinese lady? Ha ha, ha ha, ha ha, isn't that hilarious? So I guess that because of all this Asian stuff that's been going on, which, before I say anything else, I have to take a nice deep drink for what I'm about to say, because this shit pissed me the fuck off. And I'm sorry to the Asian community. I have nothing against y'all, obviously, or anything like that. I just feel that it is mighty funny how they passed a fucking law how you can't hurt an Asian person because yaka yaka will happen to you. But meanwhile, they have not passed a law yet on how you can't fucking kill no more black kids. So it's okay for you guys to say, oh, because the Asian killing was like so, it happened so abruptly and like so drastically and so, what? I'm sorry. So when they were lynching people back in the 50s, that wasn't abruptly and at a mass? Like, what? When the KKK was burning people alive, that wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. Then they should have made a law that killing an innocent black person is a high crime. No, but killing an Asian person is. So there you have it, people. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry, Asians. Like I said, I have nothing against y'all. I'm just saying that I feel like it's fucked up how they made a law for you guys, but they still haven't made a law for for the black and Spanish people, for all of us, for us, because they are, they are a minority, but they get treated just like, I feel like they have white privilege also. No offense. Like, I really do. I feel like if an officer stops an Asian person and a black person or a Latino person, they're likely to be favoritism and be nice to the Asian person before being nice to the black or Spanish person. And they can all three speak to the officer in the same manner, and it still won't change things. So I just feel like it's fucked up. Like this, I don't know what's going on with society right now. Like, why is it okay for you guys to make laws that are good for certain people and others that aren't for others? Even the same thing that was going on with Palestine. Like, I felt like it was so wrong that Trump decided, like, oh, hey, I'm going to give Palestine to Israel because they've been fighting for it. But hello, Palestine, originally, if you go back into history and if you know anything about history, there was never an Israel. It was always Palestine. So how are you taking a country that was theirs to begin with? How are you taking their country and giving it to someone else when they were nice and allowed you guys to fucking stay there and share their country with them? They literally gave you half their country and said, here, you can migrate here and make yourself at home here. And now y'all want to be selfish and take it all? So, I like the fact that Biden is kind of trying to fix it and trying to reverse what Trump did, because I felt like Trump was really off his wagon when he did that. Like, seriously. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. He knew it was going to start a war because they were at peace so much was because they had that kind of understanding. Like if you went to Israel, it's literally like divided. Half of Israel, half of Palestine. So I feel like he should have just left it like that. Why did you want to deflect it and take away from the Palestinians that were there? That's their rightful land. You want to take it from them? Like, come on. And then like, look at what's going on now. You're killing innocent people, innocent children. For what? For a country that belongs to them? Like, just give them their country back and let it be the way it continued to be, where they allowed them to have half of it and to share it with them because they weren't being greedy. Like, I feel like it's so wrong on how they're doing the Palestinians, on how they're making it seem like they're the ones that are attacking more. But if you really look at it, the Israel army, bro, they have like one of the best armies in the world. Like, let's be real. So how dare y'all compare yourself to the Palestinians when they're literally, they got to pick up whatever they find. Rocks, whatever they find to fight y'all. But y'all have a full-blown American backboned army. So like, come on. Let's not make it seem like it isn't what it is. It's just fucked up that Palestine has to go through what they're going through, and that their people, no matter how much they try, no matter how hard they try, they keep being oppressed and being pushed back, and no one advocates for them because they're a Muslim country. No one advocates. Like, we don't feel like we should say anything, but it's wrong. They're robbing them of their country. They're robbing them of their land. Like, they're literally going into their houses and kicking them out of their house that they build with their hard-earned money that maybe came from generations of families. Because let's be real, that's how the Arab community is. They pass on their land to their family and it continues to go on and on. So it's like, how horrible is it that let's say your mother's mother grew up in this house and you grew up in that house and now they're kicking you out the house and you gotta go? Why? Because Israel wants it all? Y'all can't be that greedy. I'm sorry. I have the utmost respect for both parties, but I feel like even here, they're tax exempt. Oh, and just so that y'all know, because I don't know if y'all know this, but they just made a law yesterday, I think it passed, that there's no more religions exempt. So you can't use that anymore. Your children must be vaccinated now. So I feel bad because the Jews use that a lot. They don't get vaccinated. They don't do a lot of shit because of their religious beliefs. Well, now that you won't be able to use that card anymore, now you ain't got choices. And it sucks. But at the same time, I feel like there are certain vaccinations that all children need. So, I mean, now you guys some of you are going to have to get the freaking COVID vaccine because you guys have not respected. There's certain communities that just not have respected no COVID laws whatsoever. No nothing. Not wearing a mask. So, I mean, I feel like there are certain places that they definitely need to lock down and make sure there's not another outburst of cases. So, it is what it is. But I feel like they just already get too much shit. Like, I feel like here, they don't stand online. They get first bids on everything. Anything and everything, they get first bids on it. They're tax exempt. Like, why should they be tax exempt? Like, there's so much things like, I don't want to get into it so I don't get no hate mail. But there's so many things that I feel like that the government does wrong and they decide on who they feel bad for and who gets these little freebies. Nah, bro, nobody should. We should all be on the same level. Nobody should get nothing. Just the same with the whole same shit I was talking about, the Palestine and the Israel. Like, I don't know how that sits well with anyone. Like, how are you taking where do you want these people to go? Like, where do you want these people to go? If you're taking their country, where do you suggest that they should go? Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy to me. It's sad on that it's 2021 and we're still going through this, that the world is still going through its wishy-washy and trying to really deteriorate all the shit that we used to, because nowadays traditions have gone to shit. Let's be real. So I feel like the Muslim community, they're strong on their traditions and they're trying to break them too. This is a little crack that they try to do to them as well. I mean, so I feel like we all just have to really come together and really stand together instead of, just falling apart as we have been. So you guys already know, I love being here every Thursday from 7 to whatever time I feel like, because every week is different. It's supposed to rain in a few, so a bitch gotta go home early today because I ain't trying to get drenched. But can't wet this hair. Nah, really is that the rain kills my arm. It causes me pain. I don't know if you've had surgery and you have any foreign objects in your body, rain kills your soul. So since rain kills my soul, my ass gonna be in my house, happy to do with my little Patron drink here I've made, and I'm gonna have a good night. So I love you guys. Follow me on IG, Tawny _inside _ out. And S.STREET Media, y'all already know, if y'all do not subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, watch our other shows. Y'all already know I love doing this. I love coming on here. I love being with you guys. Till next Thursday. Next Thursday, we have some guests. So tune in, because next Thursday, we're going to be in here for a while talking hella shit. Yes, sirree, Bob. I got a couple of guests next week, so get ready. We're going to have fun. I love you guys. Have a great night. This is Tawny Inside and Out, where we are transparent, whether you like it or I like it. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Mwah.